to After Dark podcast with me, Mama After Dark, and I got my girl back with me today. And today we're going to be talking about cheating. So cheating, I mean, I thought we all got cheated on, but yeah.
You know, some of us like to protect ourselves. Nobody can hurt you if you don't talk to anybody, and that is my motto.
The first question is, do you believe once a cheat, always a cheat?
Yes.
You do?
The reason why I think that is because, okay, in some cases, for example, your man cheats on you, you allow him. Khloe Kardashian! You allowing Tristan, he gonna do it again. He's doing one baby mama, he's doing two baby mamas, he's doing three. You've allowed him. And if you allow someone to do it, it is common knowledge. Like, he's thinking in his head, cool, she done allowed me the first time, I'll just do it again.
Do you think it gets to, especially with that specific person, do you think it gets to a certain point when there's been so much embarrassment you don't feel it no more? Because you know what, how is she like living her day-to-day life with that man on her arm? Like, how are you actually doing that? That's mad.
I've seen a lot of people that have kids and they say they do it for the kids because they want to keep, I know, because they want to keep that family unit. But then at the end of the day, I think, isn't it worse for the kid? For them to be in a toxic situation with toxic parents.
Your kid that you don't let men disrespect you. That's what you gotta do. That's what you gotta do. Well, you know what's mad? I can't remember if I spoke about this with someone or something, but you know, like, so once a cheat, always a cheat. So he does. Imagine at the beginning of like a 6-year relationship, he messed up once, and you only find out this whole time.
See, but
later.
then it's the finding out. No.
It is the finding out, but I'm saying that one negative sticks. But if a man goes out and does one nice thing, so say for instance he buys you flowers, it doesn't stick. Do you know what I mean? Like, a man, for good things, he has to constantly do them. He's got to get you flowers all the time, or he's got to do all them nice gestures multiple times for you to think, oh, like he can't just get you flowers once and it stick. But with a negative, the negative sticks.
Mm-hmm.
So
it just depends as well. Like, for example, with me, I feel like it depends on the person and situation, because I 100% agree with what you're saying, but for me, I'm so used to shitty men and having shitty things. So if one guy done one nice thing for
triggering.
me, like, girl, if I speak, please. If one guy done one nice thing for me, I will cherish that one nice thing for forever, because I'm so used to being treated like shit. Yeah. So it just outweighs it, because it's like, say the guy's doing 100 nice things for you every day, because you're so used to him being nice, it's not gonna stick. Okay, cool, he got me flowers yesterday and the day before, whatever. Yeah. But then, oh my god, like, he fucked Samantha last week. Fuck you, Samantha. Who's Samantha? Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You hate her.
Yeah.
You hate it.
It's crazy, because the goods have to be constant, and then we get a bit too, but the negatives, they just stick. The
negatives will always
and
stick.
It's hard to unpolish like the bad things, because it's just like.
But they will stick though as well, because it's like
more.
And also for me as well, it's like, I feel like I saw this quote. I'm one of those quote girls now these days. I've been out so much.
Which one you got in your back?
Well, basically, sometimes people take shit personally because they wouldn't treat you like that. So let me put it back in the pocket. Let me zip it up.
No, it's true. When you think I wouldn't do that to you, it hurts different.
So you'll definitely remember that, because at the end of the day, okay, cool. I always say this, especially to the guys. People don't say or do things for no reason. Yeah? So it's like, if I'm picking up on the fact that you done something shitty to me, I have every right to say something. You shouldn't have done something shitty then. Yeah. Should ya? Yeah.
No, trust me. Just like, I wouldn't do you like that.
It hurts way more.
That's where your brain went. That's how you really move with me. Like, you. Okay, moving on. Do you think you have to be official to class as cheating? Because I don't. If we are sleeping together and we have like a mutual understanding of like a commitment. If we have a commitment, if you're fucking me raw, bruv, I I expect you to keep in fucking lane, bruv. Like,
all I'm gonna say is I was having this conversation with someone literally today, yeah. For me, no, not even for me. The way society sees it as if me and you ain't going out, well, it's not cheating. However, I feel like this is where it comes to place, like, talk about things. If I have, okay, cool. Me and you are not going out, for example, but I've only told you that I'm only fucking you. Now, if you're fucking other girls and you know that I'm only fucking you, to me it's gonna feel like cheating, even though technically, in the terms and conditions, it's not.
I have the right to know if you're fucking other girls. Like, that's not
I
a
feel
you
like
problem.
no. The reason, let me say something here, simple, bold, put it out there. The reason why shit don't work out is because people don't communicate. In the beginning, yeah, bruv, it's not difficult to just be like, listen, I'm seeing other girls, this is what I want. I want something, I don't want something. I actually appreciate when men in the beginning, it depends on if I like you or not, but I actually appreciate when men are straightforward, because I'm straightforward, but they're like, I want something, what are you looking for? Because from the get-go, I know what it is, I know how to move. Say right now, I know you're fucking bare girls, but you said it to me in the beginning.
So
there's nothing I can do.
It's not a shock, it's not upsetting.
Yeah, exactly.
If I think you're all about me,
and you're just fucking
you're
me.
fucking about, like, fucking Tina, fucking Sarah, fucking whoever else, popular. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna be upset because I didn't know that. I didn't fucking know that. So
I just feel like, for me, it's very important to just say what's going on so everyone knows what it is. There's no issues now. If you are fucking someone else and you say to the girl you're fucking someone else, that's calm.
Yeah.
Like, don't hide things as well, because I feel like that's when things get a bit complicated.
That's what I was gonna say. So there's some girls that are out there and that don't mind that you're fucking other girls. And then there's some girls, like for me, no.
But I also feel like,
if you're sleeping with me, once we're done, do what you want. But while you're fucking me, I expect loyalty. Whether you're my boyfriend or not, I do expect loyalty.
But you have a right to know,
but
though.
I made that clear as well. So for me, there's gonna be girls out there that don't care if you sleep with like other people. You deal with them then, because I'm not that person. So don't be out here lying to me. Liar.
To me.
Don't do that, because that's not what I'm about. So go with people that don't mind, or behave yourself. It's that simple.
Yeah.
I think it's probably just the finding out. Like, imagine you think that this person is down with how you want life to be, and then it's not that way. Which leads on to my next question. Yeah. Would you what's better? Him sitting you down going, listen, babe, I've cheated. Or you getting a DM on Instagram and a girl going, hey, girl, just talking to you girl to girl. Listen, girl. You're like, I didn't know he had a boyfriend. I didn't know he had a girlfriend, but I've been speaking and fucking your man. Like, which one would you prefer? Would you prefer him to come out with it, or would you prefer to find out from the female? Or does it matter?
I feel like I need another sip of my drink to answer that question. I feel like, I can't lie, I would be vexed. I would be pissed off if the girl came to me, just because it's like, you're not, like, it's the situation, it's what's going on. Why is she telling me? Obviously, it's not like you shouldn't be doing it in the first place for someone else to tell me. But then in my head, straight via, because it's like some next bitches popping up to me and saying.
This is the thing, you always want to feel like, it sounds stupid, but like, okay, if you cheat on me, at least tell me. So then if a girl messages me, I'll be like, yeah, I know. Even though you're still a dumb bitch. You're still a dumb bitch. He's still cheating on you, and if you stayed with him, you're dumb. But you can still go, yeah, I know. And you did know. You're not saying, no, and you didn't know. Like, you did know. Like, he did tell you, but you just want to feel like you have all, you have the power.
That's what I'm saying.
It's the lack of power. It's the lack of, like, oh my God, what? Like, what? Oh my God.
Is like, you're telling me, like, it will make me feel embarrassed.
So embarrassed. I mean, I think cheating is embarrassing, full stop.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's the worst Is it the worst part?
I think it's the worst thing you could possibly do to someone, and the reason
don't embarrass me. Don't be out here embarrassing me.
You don't know what you've done to that person though, because I have seen people be destroyed, and that's why I'm not in any relationships, because it ruins people's trust issues. The thing is, let me tell you something, yeah? It's even worse now when the girls DM'd you and told you, because you can't even, like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, I can't even, you couldn't even tell me, like, someone... No. And but having said that, if the guy's now told me as well,
I've had that though. When I've been cheated on,
not appreciate, but
I say he told me. I knew. You know, like you know what? I swear to God, I never knew about the whole like in your gut.
Yeah, gut feeling.
My gut has my
Listen
back,
to it.
bruv. No, honestly, she's like, sis, things not right here, and I'm like, are you sure? And she's like, listen, baby. And I'm like, no, because it normally comes out of nowhere, and I'm like, no, what the fuck? But she never does me wrong. So this one time, one of my exes went out, and my gut was just like, something's wrong. I swear to God, nothing had happened. We were happy, we were fine.
Yeah.
And my gut was like, something's wrong. And then when I rang him, he didn't answer his phone. And I was thinking, okay, but he was out on like a Christmas night out, and I was thinking, nah, something's not right here. I was out with his mum and dad, like drinking in the pub, like playing happy fucking families. And when he got in, he just looked at me, and I swear to fucking God, I was like, you've cheated on me, haven't you? And he went
like that.
Yeah. And I went, I'm not proud of what happened next, but you know, it kicked off. And it was just like, it was so strange, because for me, I loved him so much. Like, I would never have done him like that ever. Like, the light of my life. Like, I would have fucking like done whatever. So it's so crazy to me. But in that situation, I think we were very young, and it's only when you're out of love you can look at it a bit more logically. At the time, I just thought, you fucking bastard. Like, how could you do that to me? But now I look at it and I'm like, we were very young. It was very intense. He didn't want it, and he didn't know how to tell me.
But then, okay, cool. But, okay, I hear what you're saying. And the reason why I'm saying this is because situations with me, like, when I've been out of love, because like I said to you, I feel like when you like someone, you tend to overlook everything that they do because you like them. Now, other people who are not in a situation or in a relationship or whatever, they see it for what it actually is. So from my perspective, of course you liked him. See, like, with what you're saying, yeah, I understand. But from my perspective,
I
it's
only
like,
understand
no.
now, though. I only understand now. At the time, I couldn't believe it. I was so upset. I couldn't understand. I couldn't process it. In my brain, I was thinking, why are we going to let this random girl ruin our
relationship,
our 3-year relationship? Like, am I actually going to have to break up with you now? Like, she's nothing. Like, I couldn't, like, logically, like, understand what was happening. That was my first time properly being cheated on, like, properly. Yeah. Obviously, before I had this was, like, I think I was, like, from age 17 to 19.
Okay.
So this was, like, a more adult-y relationship, like this, like I lived with him at the time and everything. Okay. So I was just like, right, I'm actually gonna have to break up with you over this dumb bitch. Like, one night. I couldn't, logically, it didn't really make sense to me, and I stayed with him and I forgave him literally so, like, quickly. I would never do that again. Like, never ever. Like, it was so funny because I can tell now he cheated on me to get rid of me because he knew that it was, he kept trying to break up with me and I weren't listening. Like, I was literally, I swear to God. No, let me not even go there. This guy broke up with me about 4 times and I just I kindly declined. So we were, no, I swear to God. We were on holiday and he said, I don't love you, I don't want to be with you. I was like, we're on holiday, so suck it up, baby. We're together, like,
chat
I don't
to me
care. Yeah, chat to me in England, bruv, about fucking, like, what are you talking about? So this guy had tried to break up with me a few times, but I was crazy and I loved him so much. I was like, me not speak English. Anyway, and I just, you know, so I think that was like his last resort, was like, I need to cheat on her. So now, not loving him being out of it, I'm like, okay, maybe he was forced a little bit. He was like, and the funny thing is so even though we tried to make it work for a few days after he cheated on me, it just weren't the same. It was just off. It was weird. I could tell that it was just that, like, it's that pity a little bit. And then he broke up with me, and I was like, okay, whatever. And then his mum came in the room and was like, we're ordering fish and chips. And I ordered, and he was like, Robin, I've just broke up with you. Get the fuck out of my house. And I was
No, but I want my fish and chips.
I was like, can I just have my salmon fucking chips first? Like, what are you talking about? But yeah.
No, but I still don't think, do you know what? Yeah, okay, cool. I'm seeing it from everyone's perspective. Not gonna lie, I understand where he's coming from because he tried to, you know, say how it was, and then it wasn't working for him. But for other people in other situations, I still don't think that's the way to go about it. If you just communicate, if you just chat to someone, because people don't deep like that's someone's life that fucked up.
He needed to be firm with me. Like he was very.
Sit down and say it
He was trying to not hurt my feelings, but he needed to hurt my feelings in a sense because I weren't listening. He said, Robin, I don't want to be with you anymore, and I was thinking, okay, but now what?
So this is the last resort for him.
Yeah, I think that was the last resort. It doesn't make it any nicer though, because not only did I lose like him, I was then really insecure about it. But saying that, I don't think, even though I've been cheated on multiple times, like multiple men have cheated on me, I don't think I'd take that into my next relationship. I'm very trusting.
What do you mean, like from your side or their perspective?
On my side, like when I meet someone, I don't, because I've been cheated on, I don't automatically think that I'm gonna get cheated on again. For me, I've always felt like I've been made to look like a weirdo because I have a very high sex drive.
Oh,
and the guys that, I mean, I don't know, I think as a female, it's still not normalised to have like a really high sex drive. Like, I want to fuck all the time. Like, and you know, like some girls like, I want to fuck all the time. And even boyfriends have been like, alright. Honestly, like, one of my exes broke up with me because I wanted to fuck too much.
Huh?
I know, and I was just like,
don't you want that though?
Yeah, like, okay, we fuck, but like, again, like, come on, like, I don't know. So for me, like, it's just a bit weird. So if your sex drive isn't the same, do you think that might result in cheating? And do you think that's warrant? Like,
sorry, I can't even do what you're saying. I can't believe, no, guys, I'm shocked. I can't believe there's people that actually go through the same things I go through. I swear to God, I thought it was just me. Like, no, I actually want to fuck all the time. Like, I feel like the best sex in the morning. The guys like,
yes, oh my God.
Oh, babes, allow it, man.
Allow you. Fucking get up.
Listen, I'm going home in the morning. I'm just listening. You're not going to be getting this tomorrow morning. Just I'm trying to make up for my seconds out here. Like,
honestly, and as well,
guys think that they have a high sex drive. But until you meet a girl that wants to fuck all the time, I'm sorry, but no. I don't, I actually have a higher sex drive than all of the guys that I've ever spoken to. I swear to God.
I mean, I think I've met my match at the moment, but, but, honestly, I swear to God, like, even down to, like liking certain things, like, if I've asked them to do certain things, they've looked at me like I'm crazy, and I don't want to be with someone like that. I don't even think it's that crazy, but if I tell you to spit in my mouth and you look at me with disgust, how are we going to move forward?
We don't want the same things, honey.
We don't want the same thing. But like, do you think you could be in a relationship with someone that don't like the same stuff as you? Like, I couldn't be with someone that don't want to fuck as much as me. I couldn't.
I can't. Do you know what? Yeah. Let me say this, guys. Before, when I was, when I didn't have any practice down there, I was chatting to this guy, yeah, and I was holy Saint Mother Teresa. I never done this, yeah, and he used to say to me that you don't understand until you beat that having sex is a really big part of a relationship. But because I hadn't had sex before, I didn't understand at all. Like, it must have been sorry for that guy, it must have been so frustrating for him, like, because I didn't let him do nothing in it, like, bruv, I didn't even let him, like, look at my toes, nothing, like, he was going through it. But until now that I've experienced it myself, I can say I genuinely think it is a big part of it, because it's so frustrating for the other person.
It makes you feel loved, it makes you feel wanted, it makes you feel sexy. But this is my point. So if you're with someone that their sex drive doesn't match yours, do you think that leads to cheating? For me, it hasn't. Like, even though, I mean, it's brought the end of the relationship quicker. Because if you're not on, if I'm just there, like, wanting to fuck you all the time and you're not there, then what are we doing? I just think sex is such a big deal. It's such a big part of a relationship. And I don't know, being a woman and having a man that's not there is so weird. But there's a lot of women that don't suck dick. There's a lot of women that just can't be bothered. There's a lot of women that aren't confident in the bedroom. There's a lot of women that don't show up. And do you think that might lead to the man seeking what we like, not we, but what the women lacks? And do you think it's warrant?
I feel like, do you know what? Sad to say this, I think it's fucked if that does happen, but I generally feel like maybe, not saying it should be like this, but maybe a man might be like, oh, she don't even suck my dick, man, let me go fuck Jessica because she'll suck my dick. And at the end of the day, that's literally it.
But you have to like, you know.
But it's not right though.
No, but if...
Talk to her, innit?
Yeah,
tell her, be like, yo, babe.
Listen, even if it's not something that I particularly like, if we're in a relationship, I need to take one for the team every now and then, even if I don't like it. Relationship's all about giving and taking. You know, there's going to be certain things. He might not like to cuddle. I might like constant affection.
Yeah.
But I just think sex.
Meet in the middle with that, by the way, because I'm not going to lie, yeah. I am not going to lie, yeah?
Don't lie.
It's so sad that I'm even saying this in front of people's, yeah? There was a guy that I used to chat to, yeah? God forbid, guys, please don't judge me. I would never let this happen now, innit? I would never let it slide. He used to last 1 second.
Oh, God, I remember you telling me this.
Yeah? Guys, he's done. He's finished. And he's not doing it again, yeah? That was enough for him. He's done for the day. That was it. Bzz. Not even bzz. That's the correct sound. Yeah, he's done. And the worst thing is, yeah, that's... Listen, I'm trying to go into the morning.
How did you put up with that?
Thing is, I liked him, yeah? So it was like, this is why, guys, please take advice from me. Communication is key. Like, I just... At first, yeah, I thought... No, guys, I'm actually dying. At first, I thought maybe, like, no, this... I smoked weed, I'm high, something's wrong, something's going on in it. This can't be my life. Yeah, this cannot be it. This is not my destiny and my future.
There's no way.
There's no way. Yeah? So cool. Anyway, second time. Bzz. No, not bzz. Yeah? Third time. Don't get it twisted. After a month, maybe it was like 10 seconds, but that's not good enough.
No.
I shouldn't have been settling for that. God, please forgive me. I'm not gonna lie, yeah. If I never spoke about it, I never said nothing. And then one day when I did, he's like, yeah, I know. I'm thinking, yeah, you know, you should have done something then, innit? And the worst thing is, yeah, it's like I let that happen. Now, thank God's strong, powerful, independent woman. I use.
What would you do now then? What would you do if that happened? What would you do? Would you say like?
The reason why I let it slide was because I liked him. That's what I'm gonna say. However, there should have been a compromise. I never said nothing. No. I just never. I genuinely think I don't know why I talk bare shit. But I should have said something. Yeah.
You don't say much when you're younger. You just kind of.
It was the first time.
It's whatever the man wants, and then when you become more of a woman, you're like, okay, sex is about me too. Like, don't you think you get to a certain age, you're like, okay, like sex isn't just about me laying there with my legs are spread and then just getting their way. What about me? And this is the thing. I don't know, man. Obviously, we've got to link this all back to cheating, and I just think if a man isn't good in bed as a woman, we would normally break up with them. But for some reason, men, if they're in love, they tend to still stay, but then try and get it elsewhere.
I feel like with a man, he'll be more inclined to cheat if the girl that he's fucking isn't good, because he wants a good fuck. He'll find it somewhere else. I feel like with women, they'll most likely probably do the same thing as me. Not all women. No, listen, girls, and please don't be me as well. Don't take that shit dick. Yeah, go get some good dick.
Yeah, no.
But like, they'll more likely say or do something. But do you know what? Yeah, I feel like. To answer your question, now that I genuinely think about it, yeah, I feel like, yeah, people will cheat because their partner's not satisfying them. Because everyone likes to get fucked, don't they?
But then would you ruin a whole relationship just over sex though?
But that's where the cheating comes in. Like, obviously, you're not going to tell your partner, yeah, I'm beating this girl and I'm doing this and this as well.
It's sad, isn't it?
It's bare
That's
sad.
why, again, it's even linked to the last podcast. It's all about communication.
Do you know what? Yeah, I never thought about this before. Yeah, but like, I actually genuinely believe for you to cheat, yeah, or see multiple girls or multiple people, yeah. This is my theory, yeah. I was chatting to a guy and he was a bit proud about it, like, you know, like he never said anything, but I knew he was beating other girls and doing stuff, and I just feel like those are the guys that work in Tesco, have no life goals, no dreams, no ambitions, Sainsbury's, whatever, yeah. They have no dreams, goals, ambitions. All they care about is just beating girls, linking girls. Your energy and what you focus on, you'll get a lot out of. So yeah, he's beating 5-6 girls because that's all he's doing. That's where his interest lies.
I think a man or woman that have sex with multiple people in order to be happy are very unhappy people.
Bro,
very
no
unhappy
offense
people.
here, but it's like you're definitely not confident. You're lonely. Like for you must feel so shit about yourself, yeah, for you to have to go and beat all these people. I can't lie, by the way, I can't beat someone unless I like them.
Yeah.
And the thing is, so it's like how are you liking all these 5 girls? Like you're beating all these girls. When you're beating, you're exchanging energies. So I just feel like you got a lot of energy to go around fucking
well,
hell,
this is
bro.
the thing, all the trauma of everyone that you're fucking like no,
That's-
you're sat there like, why am I so stressed today? It's because fucking Bill and Ben fucking lost their job last week. Like all the stress, like yeah, no, you can't be just fucking anyone, man. I know I can't.
I just feel like as well, yeah, for somebody to be doing that, not only do, but do you know what, yeah? So this same guy was like, I was just saying like, how come you like beating all these girls and you're doing all these things? And his response is like, he's like, oh, everyone does it though, don't they? So okay, cool. So Bradley's jumping off the cliff now. Are you jumping off the cliff as well?
You know what it is? You're not learning. Like when you have sex with one person, people are like, oh, boring, gets bored. No, it doesn't. The more you have sex with someone, the more you know their buttons, you know what they like, what they don't like. Like if you were speaking to a guy, sleeping with a guy, and then you found out that he had a girlfriend.
I will leave right now. I saw my mum's have a girlfriend.
Like, I don't know, like imagine, how would you find out? You come across his Facebook and it says in a relationship and it's got a whole girl's name. And you're like, oh my god, and then you click on her, you find her socials and they're like bare photos of them together. Like, on his there's none. There's no photos of them together, but on hers, they're engaged, like, their 5th year anniversary.
Robin!
Imagine, I'm setting the scene right now, yeah, like they're together. So you find out that you're the side bit, you're the garlic bread in this bitch, like you're a whole spicy rice, like what?
No, don't say spicy rice. Spicy rice is shit as well, man. I feel even worse.
I love spicy rice.
I feel worse. I feel bad.
So you find out you're the side bitch. Do you reach out and tell her like, listen?
This is unfair.
babe.
All the things you've given me, this is unfair. In the scenario, 5 years, engaged. I am more than a side piece. I am bottom of the
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like you find out that you thought you were his girlfriend. Like you thought that this was going somewhere. You thought this was the man of your dreams, and the whole time,
how could you do it? How could you do it? How could you do it? Don't you have any shame?
what would you reach out and tell her? Would you just be like, this is a fat L. This is probably the fattest L of my life. Let me just phase off into the background. Let me just go. Would you just stick it on him and leave her be? Because they're probably happy. They've been together 5 years now. They went to the Maldives. They went to the Maldives for their anniversary.
I couldn't even fucking get tickets to Amsterdam on a fucking zip. You go Maldives.
He's getting you to go round his nan's house.
What, can't you drive a bit? No, you got oyster. You just get on a bus. No.
Oh my god, he ain't even paying for your Uber home. But they went to Disneyland, Canada, Sydney.
Not even Paris, they went all the way across the globe. No,
yeah.
fuck off. I'm gonna be so, this is such
And
a
how would you go
fucked up
about it? Would you be bitter?
scenario.
Would you be bitter would you be angry? Or would you be like, listen babe, I am sorry, I really thought I meant something to this man and I just didn't, like, I don't know.
As bad, you know what? As bad as it sounds, yeah, I don't think I could bring myself up to say anything to the girl.
No,
Because
I
do you
don't
know
think
why?
I could
Because the
either.
girl doesn't. More time. If I didn't know, the girl probably doesn't even know. We'll leave her there because the only person who this has got anything to do with is the man.
She thinks she's so happy. She thinks her man's the best.
Oh shit!
And
I
really-
didn't even think
Do you know
that.
what I mean? Like, she really thinks her man's the best, and all this time...
Nah, fuck.
I don't know. I think I'd have to, like, emotionally get over it myself and then think about... Because I don't want to act on anger. I wouldn't want... Especially because, like, most of the time, in the situations that I've been in, where I've never been with someone that has got a girlfriend, but a lot of the time, men have messaged me and I'm like, you've got a whole girlfriend. Like, your girlfriend's in your bio, my guy. Like, what the fuck are you doing in my DMs? Like... And I've reached out to the girlfriend and they've been like, it's just a DM, like, why are you getting excited for? And they've, like, made me feel like an idiot. And I was thinking,
it's just a DM, why are you getting excited?
Yeah.
Honey, he's got your name in his bio and then he's messaging. Please, there was a guy, it's about exposure time. I feel like I always expose someone every episode. Last time was my dad, this time is someone else. I'm not going to say his name. There was a guy, it was his wedding day. It's on his story, it's his wedding day. He's messaging me saying, are you free later tonight?
No.
But it's your wedding night.
No, you know what? The same kind of thing happened to me actually. I don't really use dating apps, but I went on to one of them. Hinge, yeah, because Hinge has got sexy foreign men and I love my man foreign, yeah. So I was on Hinge and this guy messaged me and then, say about a month later, one of the girls that I know got engaged. And the guy, I'm looking at him thinking, because I always joke about, because where I like Turkish men, his name is and it's such an obvious, it's such an obvious like Turkish name. So I was like, Hassan. So that's how I remembered what his name was, and I was like, oh my god, this girl. Oh my god, like this one long ago, like oh my god, like, and he was really, you know why he stood out to me? Because he was really rude. He was like, so you're gonna fuck me or not? And he was really abrupt, and I was like, no, bruv, like I'm not just gonna meet you.
Not with that attitude.
Not with that attitude. No, you ain't even gonna take me for dinner first, honey. Like, shit. Yeah, let me not do it. Yeah. So I was thinking, should I reach out? I was thinking, she's so happy. She's so happy.
No. Okay, I've come
and
to my conclusion.
I didn't meet him. I didn't do anything with him. It was just the fact that your fiance is clearly on Hinge.
I'm answering your question right
Answer
now.
me.
Listen,
Answer me.
Please, baby. I'm not gonna lie. Before we had this conversation, yeah, like I said in the beginning, I wouldn't speak to the female. However, I would speak to the female because what if I was her? She has a right to know. And as much as she's not involved, it's not her fault, whatever. First, what I would do is I will speak to the guy because you know what you're doing because you're doing it and what you're doing is wrong.
Yeah, like you tell her or I will.
No. You're not even that. No. I'll tell her. I will tell her, yeah, because she deserves to know from the horse's mouth.
I don't know, I just think it's a bittersweet thing, man.
Because do you know what if she doesn't even believe? Yeah, what if she doesn't even believe me? She's like,
I think you need proof.
Girl.
Yeah, you need proof. You need to come with screenshots or like you need a solid bit of proof. You can't just be like your man. Okay, well, where? Because I would need. Because you don't want to believe it's happening, so you need proof. So for me, you need solid evidence. And
screenshots and that.
Screenshots,
okay,
you need
cool.
Screenshots, yeah.
List number one.
I think that's the main one. You need screenshots, and I feel like it needs to be over the mark. It can't just be basic, hey, how are you? It needs to be sexual.
Fully scripted. Like you need to pinpoint evidence, explanation.
Dates, times. Woo!
I knew English would come in handy one day. I was saying I learned something in class.
But yeah.
And also another thing is as well, like, I need to say to the guy, like, this is me, this is what I would personally do. I need to let you know that is not okay. That's not how you treat women. Like, how could you even keep that up for such a long time? No, I actually feel sorry for the girl because 5 years.
But I feel sorry for the girl. I've had let's flip this. Let's reverse it. Yeah, Missy Elliott. So I've had girls message me with attitude, yeah, because they've seen their man in my DM, and I think to myself, okay, so I've been ignoring your man for years, yeah, because I know that he's got a girlfriend and babies and the rest, yeah, you're happily married people, yeah. I've been ignoring your man, begging to eat my asshole in my DMs, yeah. I've been ignoring him, and you're coming to me with fucking attitudes. Your man wants to eat my ass like a cupcake, baby. I have said no, and you want to come to me with attitude. No, but I don't like that shit. Like, why are you being rude to me? Like, if you've seen the DMs, you've seen me ignoring him or pieing off. Where's your attitude come from?
What about the guy? Like, again, I'll use Chloe as an example. I'm not saying that, like, yeah, she cut off Jordan, but what about your man's. You're getting rude to the girl, but what about the guy? They're allowing the guy.
I know you do, innit?
Yeah, but then fuck the girl as well, because it's like, why are they getting rude to you?
Yeah, no, it's true. Especially, like, even in that situation, Jordan was a close friend of the family. It's not a random bitch. If a random bitch, you don't owe her jack shit. If you're
No, but still, don't get rude.
No, of course not.
Get rude to the guy.
But like, a stranger don't owe you anything.
Yeah, it's true.
But if you're up and friendly or trying to be my friend, and really you're fucking trying to fuck my man, then a bitch can catch these hands. No, dirty. Don't be doing that.
Listen to me, yeah. If you have a friend and she's trying to chat to your man or whatever, that's not your friend.
If you can't trust your friend, like, around your man, you know, like, if you're thinking, oh, I don't know, like, if there's any, like, gut feeling of, like, oh, I don't know,
trust
if you go there. You gotta
trust
it.
it.
You gotta trust the gut. You gotta trust it. But
you don't get gut feelings for no reason.
No, honestly, never failed me. Never failed me.
I only started believing in it because before, like, now I'm 100% certain. Like, if I'm getting a gut feeling, I have to trust it, because why am I getting it?
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, your body don't lie to you. It vibes. Sometimes, you can meet someone and get a bad vibe. Sometimes you can
vibes don't lie.
And you know what? You can ignore them bad vibes. If you've ever met someone and got a bad vibe and gone like, listen, but they did me.
No, please, pass me.
You're like, listen, 9 inches, I'm gonna ignore it. But yeah, we're gonna leave it there anyway. Thank you for coming on with me again, baby girl.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you everyone for watching. Please like, subscribe and comment, and if you have any topics that you want us to talk about, just let me know. And yeah, until next time. Ching.